Well, hello everyone. Today in this video, we're going to be checking out my Gretsch Baritone. Let's get into it. Hey everybody, before we get into today's video, first off, if you're brand new to my channel, be sure to subscribe if you haven't done so already. I'd really appreciate it. We're on the road to 50K subscribers. 50K by the end of 2021, that is the goal. So if you haven't subscribed yet, I'd really appreciate it. And if you're a returning viewer and subscriber, thank you so much for always being so good to me. With that out of the way, enjoy the video. So what is going on, everybody? Thank you so much for joining me for today's video. My name's Ray. I'm a guitar player here on YouTube, and a lot of you guys have been anticipating this video and have been wanting me to knock out this video and talk about my thoughts and my opinions on this Gretsch Baritone. So I picked this up myself at Russo Music. Shout out Russo Music in Philadelphia. I bought it, right off the wall, or actually it was in the demo room already. But yeah, dude, anyway, I've always had my eye on one of these ever since I first saw it, about a year ago. And today's the day I'm finally going to share it with you all. So let's start talking about the specs, all right? So this guitar, 29 3/4 inches. That's the main selling point for me. Big ass scale. I am most comfortable with 30 inches in terms of baritone guitars, but 29 3/4, it's essentially the same thing. But this is incredibly desirable for the genre of music that I like to play. That is, low tuned. I don't even know what you call it. Low tuned, down tuned, bouncy metal riffs. I don't know. But anyway, man, yeah, the scale length is my favorite thing. Spoiler about this guitar. Now, these are made in China, bolt-on construction, Laurel fretboard, Gretsch pickups, master volume, master tone, 3-way. So how today's video is going to work is this. First, this guitar is tuned to drop G, okay? This guitar will be going into a Pepper's Dirty Tree pedal that Fluff sent me. And what's up, Fluff? How you doing, man? And so that pedal will be going into my Mesa Boogie dual rectifier, which is right there. And then yeah, man, after the demo, we'll come back, we'll do a casual chug fest with this guitar, and I'll do my best to make it sound gnarly and just have some fun. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, we're allowed to have some fun here on the internet. And after all that, man, we'll come back and I'll give you guys my positives and negatives and my overall summary with this baritone, okay? So I got a lot to show you. Let's get into some tones right now. So everybody, I'm extremely happy and pleased with my purchase, man. This baritone did not disappoint in the slightest, all right? So now let's talk about some negatives. Are there negatives? Well, I guess, yeah, kind of. The main one for me is the output of the pickups. Now, these are mini Gretsch pickups, mini humbuckers, but I do find myself having to dig in a lot more than I'm kind of used to. I kind of, live in the land of metal pickups, high output, whether it's active or passive. I like that. So whenever I have to dig in to get the response that I'm looking for, it's kind of a negative. But I know a lot of people, who play guitar love that, to where they can be extremely heavy-handed on the right hand, or, the picking hand, we'll say, right or left, whatever. But yeah, people use a lot of dynamics with their right hand. I'm not one for dynamics on my right hand at all. So, yeah, the lack of output was a bit of a negative for me. Another negative with the pickups is these are mini humbuckers. Now, I only say it's a negative because if I were to ever want to swap these out, I would have to do some rerouting, or I wouldn't do some rerouting. I would hire somebody to do some rerouting. But yeah, man, that's like, unless you want to put some legit P90s in here, or, more mini humbuckers, you're kind of limited as to what you can do to swap them out, at least to the best of my knowledge. Now, one thing I love in comparison to we'll say, my vintage modified baritone Jazzmaster that's just out of frame that I'm looking at, the fact that these are humbuckers allows me to use a lot more gain. And that's good for me because I'm used to having my 30-inch baritone just feedback like crazy, and it's kind of the charm of it. But at the end of the day, a lot of feedback can be troublesome and, problematic, especially for staccato riffs. So the fact that this guitar is equipped with humbuckers was a nice change of pace, and it allowed me to crank up the gain a little bit and have some more fun. Make it sound a little bit nastier, I guess. And again, talking about the pickups, I guess it's like a mixed. They're not the clearest in the world. They're okay. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I don't really know much about Gretsch pickups, but I don't think they're really intended per se to do the kind of music that I like. So are they the cleanest? No, but do they sound kind of gross and kind of, disgusting? Yeah, absolutely, man. I can get it to do what I want to do. That is just a giant wall of sound, and make it sound disgusting in a good way. Yeah, I can make it get to where I need it to be, Another thing I love about this guitar is it is a bolt-on. Now, I think bolt-ons sound better, and just, I don't know, it could be in my head, it probably is. But apart from it sounding a certain way, it's cheaper because, bolt-on construction guitars, generally speaking, are more affordable. So that's good for me, right? And then one final positive I'll give you guys is the overall aesthetic. This guitar looks awesome, man. Block inlay, single cut, silver finish. I mean, it is very me, you know what I mean? Like, I have a certain aesthetic and a certain vibe that I go for. I don't have to get into that right now, but you guys know what I dig, and this guitar, in my opinion, is very me, you know what I mean? It's kind of everything that I grew up with. Stop tailpiece, single cut, silver, block inlays, you know what I mean? Like, it's very me, and I dig the vibe of this guitar. So, ladies and gentlemen, to wrap up this video, I love this guitar, man. I think I might take it on tour with me, take it out to Cali, New York, Texas. We might be going to Texas. I don't know, man. But anyway, dude, I just really love this guitar, and it's a lot of fun to play. So, everybody, that's going to do it for this video. Again, if you're brand new to my channel, be sure to subscribe to this channel. I'd really appreciate it. And, yeah, man, leave your thoughts down below on this guitar down below in the comments, and I'll meet you down below. We'll mix it up, all right? So, everybody, thank you so much for watching. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay metal. I am out of here. I'll see you guys next time. Later.